Welcome to our story. Hello, friends, cherished learners, and devoted followers. Today, I want to tell you a story. This story is about a man named Napoleon Bonaparte. It is a very interesting story. Before we start, take a deep breath. Breathe with me. Good. Now imagine something. You are standing on a cold hill in Europe. The wind is quiet. The sky is gray. You see a young man. He is looking at the world. This man is not very tall. He does not look strong, but inside his head something is burning. It is a dream. It is a question. This question will change history. Who is this man? How does a boy from a small island become one of the most famous people in the world? Today, we will travel back in time together. We will listen to a great story. This is the story of Napoleon Bonaparte. Are you ready? Let us begin. Napoleon is born on Corsica. The year is 1769. On a small island called Corsica, a baby boy is born. His name is Napoleon Bonaparte. Corsica is a small island. It is not rich, it is not powerful, it is far from the big cities of Europe. The people there are simple, they live simple lives. Napoleon's father is Carlo, he is a lawyer. Napoleon's mother is Letizia. She is a strong woman. She teaches her children to work hard. She teaches them that life is difficult. You must fight for what you want. Napoleon is the second child. He has 7 brothers and sisters. The house is busy and sometimes difficult. But Napoleon is different. He is serious. He likes to read. He reads books about great leaders and wars. He reads about history. Napoleon is quiet, but his mind is always thinking, always dreaming. When Napoleon is 9 years old, something important happens. His father sends him to France. He goes to a school for soldiers. This is a big journey for a young boy. Napoleon at school in France. At 9 years old, Napoleon goes to France. The school is a military school. France is a big, powerful country. It is full of noise and culture. But for Napoleon, France is a lonely place. He is different from the other boys. He speaks French with a Corsican accent. The other boys laugh at him. They call him names. They say he is not really French. He is an outsider. Napoleon feels this sadness deeply, but he does not cry. He does not give up. Instead, he works harder. He studies very hard. He becomes very good at mathematics. He loves geography. He loves history. He reads everything. Slowly, something grows inside him, not just knowledge, but confidence. He believes he is different, and different is good. Different is special. He is not the most popular boy at school, but he is very serious. He works very hard. When he is 16 years old, he finishes school. He is ready to be a soldier. But the world is changing. France is in trouble. The French Revolution. France has big problems. The poor people are very angry. They have no food. They have no money. But the king and the rich people have beautiful houses. They have wonderful food. The people say, this is not fair. In 1789, there is a big revolution. People are angry. Cities are noisy and dangerous. The old world is falling apart. In this chaos, a young soldier named Napoleon begins to rise. He is brave. He is smart. He understands something important. In times of change, the people who act quickly and think clearly are the people who win. Napoleon fights in many battles. He is very good at war. He is not afraid. He makes fast decisions. He helps his soldiers. People begin to notice him. When he is only 24 years old, he becomes a general. A general at 24. This is extraordinary. The boy from Corsica, the outsider, is now a very important military leader in France. But Napoleon does not stop. He always wants more. He always wants to go higher. Napoleon becomes emperor. Many years pass. Napoleon wins battle after battle. He fights in Italy. He fights in Egypt. He becomes a hero. The French people love him. They trust him. In 1799, Napoleon does something bold. He takes control of the French government. It is fast. It works. Napoleon is now the leader of France. Then, in 1804, something amazing happens. In a beautiful church in Paris, there is a special ceremony. Napoleon takes a crown. He puts it on his own head. He does not wait for someone else to crown him. He crowns himself. Now he is Napoleon, Emperor of France. The room is full of important people, generals, kings and queens from other countries. But Napoleon looks forward. He does not look at anyone else. For Napoleon, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. He has power now. He has an empire, but he wants more. Napoleon makes a big mistake. Napoleon controls most of Europe. He makes new laws. He builds roads. He builds schools. He brings order to Europe. Many people respect him. Some people fear him. But Napoleon is never happy. He always wants more. In 1812, he makes a big mistake. He decides to invade Russia. Russia is very big. It is very cold. It is very difficult to fight in. Napoleon takes an army of 600,000 soldiers to Russia. This is the biggest army in Europe at that time. At first, the Russians move back. They do not fight. They pull back. As they go, they burn their villages. They burn the food. They leave nothing for Napoleon's army. Napoleon reaches Moscow, but Moscow is empty. Then winter comes, the Russian winter. It is very, very cold, colder than anything Napoleon's soldiers have ever experienced. Many soldiers die. They die from cold. They die from hunger. They die from exhaustion, not from war, from the cold. Napoleon has to go back. He has to retreat, but half of his army does not come back. They die in Russia. Russia breaks something in Napoleon's empire. Napoleon falls. After Russia, everything changes quickly. The countries of Europe come together against Napoleon. England, Prussia, Austria, Russia, they all want him gone. Napoleon fights back. He is still brave. He is still smart, but he is tired. His army is weak. In 1814, the enemy comes to Paris. Napoleon has no choice. He gives up power. They send him to a small island called Elba. It is in the Mediterranean Sea. But Napoleon does not stay long. After 10 months, he escapes. He goes back to France. The French people are happy to see him. Soldiers who are sent to stop him join him instead. For a short time, it seems like the story will continue, but it does not. In June 1815, at a place called Waterloo in Belgium, Napoleon fights his last battle. The English general Wellington and his army are too strong. Napoleon loses. This time, there is no escape. They send him far, far away, to a small island in the South Atlantic Ocean. The island is called St. Helena. He never leaves this island. He lives there alone for 6 years. In 2021, Napoleon dies. He is 51 years old. The boy from Corsica, the outsider, the general, the emperor. He is gone. What we can learn from Napoleon. My friends, the story of Napoleon Bonaparte is finished. But what can we learn from this story? Napoleon was not a perfect man. He made mistakes. He caused suffering. War is never simple. But there is something in his story that is important for all of us. He was an outsider. People laughed at him. He spoke with the wrong accent. He came from the wrong place. But he did not accept that. He did not believe that the world had decided his future. He studied. He worked hard. He believed that knowledge and hard work could change his life. And they did. Now look at you. You are listening to this story in English. Maybe English is not your first language. Maybe it is sometimes difficult. Maybe sometimes you feel like an outsider too. But you are here. You are learning. You are on your own journey. And that is something to be proud of. Every word you learn is a small victory. Every sentence you understand is a success. Every day you study is important. Keep going. Keep listening. Keep learning. Do not give up. Napoleon did not give up. You should not give up either. This is the story of Napoleon Bonaparte. It is a story about a boy who comes from nothing. He becomes one of the most powerful men in the world. But it is also a story about hard work. It is about never giving up. It is about believing in yourself, even when other people do not believe in you. If you are learning English, you are like Napoleon in some ways. The world is different for you. Maybe it is difficult. Maybe you feel like an outsider. But you are here. You are working hard. You are learning. That is beautiful. That is wonderful. Keep listening to our stories. Keep learning. Keep growing. Thank you for listening to the story of Napoleon Bonaparte. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. Come back soon. There are many more stories waiting for you. Tell me in the comments, what did you feel during this story? What is your favorite part? I would love to hear your voice. Thank you, my friends. Keep learning. Never stop. You can do it.